Okay, you may have heard the term before. Annuities. But do you know what they are? What are they? I don't know. How do they work? I don't know. But here to tell us all about it this morning, two of the Valley's premier financial advisors, Damon Roberts and Matt Deaton of Acute Financial, are here this morning in their crazy socks. Normally they're crazier.
Not so much today.
It's not as crazy. I almost wear the polka dots.
Oh, I like the polka dot ones anyway. All right, well, I'm always glad that you guys are here because I do learn a lot from you. So Damon, I want to start with you. What are these things called annuities? What do they mean?
You know, retirement's really changed over the last 10 to 15 years, and so people are looking for a guaranteed source of income, and an annuity is one of the only ways you can get that guaranteed source of income. So they're an investment that you can make that can help you create an income source.
Okay, so it's an investment. So you actually have to spend money in order to ensure that you have money.
Yes.
Okay, so far so good. Okay, but why, Matt, is there so much confusion around them? Because I've actually even heard on the radio that you can get like a 10% bonus, or, you know, is that true? And should we be shopping for annuities?
Well, you definitely want to shop for annuities. So there are a variety of annuities, and honestly, there are some that have given annuities a black eye. There are some really crummy annuities out there.
Okay.
And so you hear some of these promises, and then it's not explained what those promises are. And so if you pick the right type of annuity, if you build it into a comprehensive financial plan, it can work, but you have to be very careful.
Okay, do you shop for annuities for us?
Absolutely.
Is that what you guys do?
So we're independent, so we'll look at all of the different annuities that are out there and we'll find the right one for a client.
Okay.
But honestly, some clients, they do not need one because they have other sources of income, and so we don't even put it in their plan. So it's very specific to the needs of the client.
Ah, okay, it's starting to make sense now. So explain to me, Damon, there are two main types of annuities, right? Tell me about them and what does that mean?
Yes, there are two main types. The first is what we call a variable annuity, and essentially it's owning mutual funds within an annuity, so there's still market risk associated with it.
Okay.
Then we have what we call fixed indexed annuities, or FIAs, and the key word in that is indexed, meaning that your growth is going to be tied to a stock index like the S&P 500, and as it grows, you're going to get most of that growth, but as it declines, you're not going to take losses with it.
Oh. So it's a win-win.
It's a great opportunity in retirement because you need growth, but what you don't need is all the losses. And so structured correctly in a overall plan, it can be a really good source for your safe bucket.
And I'm okay, so help me if because I'm really trying to understand this. So is an annuity maybe secondary in my retirement plan, Matt, or is that part of the whole plan?
In some cases, it has to be part of the whole plan because, again, you can't retire unless you can replace your paycheck. And so Social Security right now is only covering about 40 to 60% of people's income needs.
Right.
And so sometimes they have to devote some of their IRA and 401k money to an annuity because they don't have a pension, because more and more of us are retiring without pensions. So they can be a tool to build the financial plan, and then you figure out what you have left over to be able to for discretionary spending and to be able to kind of go on those trips and do the bucket list items.
Okay, and then Damon, real quickly, if you can tell me, because you guys are offering in your special offer, I'm going to tell you about that in just a second, an annuity stress test. What does that mean for me?
If you own an annuity already, most people don't understand what they really have. What are the fees? How does it work? What are the riders associated with it? And so when someone comes in, we'll peel back the layers, help them really understand if what they have is what they want. And whether it's going to work the way they thought it was.
I like it. I like it. All right, let me tell you about the special offer that Acute has for you. It's for the first 15 callers who call in and schedule your appointment. You're going to get a complimentary annuity stress test to find out if that particular annuity is right for you, right? Okay, and that right there is a $500 value, by the way. And here's the number to call, 480-620-6907. Acute Financial, they have offices all over the Valley. 480-620-6907 is the number. And you can always learn more about them at acutefinancial and their socks.org.